Let's be honest. Most people want to improve their English. But when was the last time you actually practiced English in the morning? For most people, mornings look like this: alarm, phone, scrolling, rushing to work, and suddenly the day's already gone. English gets pushed to later, and later never comes. The problem isn't motivation. It's that your morning is set up in a way where English doesn't stand a chance. In this video, I'll show you a few small changes you can make before your day starts. Nothing extreme, nothing unrealistic, that quietly make English part of your routine. If English keeps getting postponed in your life, this might explain why and how to fix it. One simple change in your morning might be all you need to master English.
Master English Podcast.
So before we get into video, help me understand this first. Why is the morning so special for learning English? I mean, it's just another part of the day, isn't it?
Not really, though. Think about it. In the morning, you've got time. You're not rushing. You're not stressed yet.
Yeah, but I could practice in the evening instead.
Could you? When do you actually have energy in the evening? After work?
Fair point. I'm exhausted by like 6 p.m.
Right. So mornings, you've got maybe 2-3 hours where you're actually alert and available. After that, you're dealing with work, people, everything else that demands your attention.
So it's just the only time I'm actually free?
That's a big part of it, yeah. But also, in the morning, whatever you do first, it actually gets done. You're not interrupted. You're not thinking about 50 other things.
So, like, if I practice English at 7 a.m., I'm actually going to do it properly?
Versus trying to practice after work when you're tired and your phone's blowing up? Absolutely. You're going to focus better, you're going to remember it better, and you're not half doing it while thinking about something else.
That's actually really practical.
And honestly, if you get your English practice done first thing, you don't have to worry about it all day. It's done. You can relax.
That sounds nice, actually. Just getting it out of the way.
Exactly. And because it's done when you're fresh, you're more likely to actually do it the next morning, too. You didn't force yourself to struggle through it when you were knackered.
Yeah, so I think the issue is, multiple things. Last night I was scrolling through TikTok until like 11:30.
Right.
Then I didn't set my alarm properly. Then when it did go off, I just hit snooze like 4 times. And by the time I actually got up, I was already 10 minutes behind. So everything else became a mad rush.
So it's this chain reaction, yeah? One thing goes wrong, then the next thing goes wrong.
Yeah, and then I didn't eat breakfast because I didn't have time. So I was grumpy the whole morning. No way I was going to sit down with a podcast or anything.
So it starts the night before. You're on your phone late, you don't sleep well, then the next morning you can't get up.
Exactly. And I know I shouldn't be on TikTok at 11 p.m., but I still do it.
Because it's easy. It's right there. And you're not thinking about the next morning. You're just scrolling.
So what I need is to set it up differently, right?
Exactly. Instead of trying to be disciplined in the moment, like forcing yourself off TikTok at 11 p.m., you change the setup. You make the right choice, the easy choice.
How, though?
We're going to get into that. But the point is, once we fix the night before, the whole morning becomes easier.
Okay, so this is where you're going to tell me I need to meditate and light candles, right?
Not at all. This is super practical. Think of it this way. You're just setting yourself up so the morning actually works.
Okay, walk me through this, specifically.
Right. So first, decide what you're actually going to do in the morning. Don't just say, I'll practice English. Say, I'm going to listen to a 5-minute podcast while making coffee.
Oh, so I'm removing the guesswork.
Exactly. Because in the morning, when you're tired and groggy, if you have to think about what to do, you'll just go on your phone instead.
That's true, actually. I need decisions made already.
Exactly. And lay out what you need the night before. Your phone charger, your coffee stuff, any notes you want to review, just make it easy for yourself.
Prepare as much as possible?
That's it. And here's the practical part. You need to not be on your phone late, so no TikTok after 9:30.
I know it sounds impossible.
But here's the thing. You can replace it with something else. Have a cup of tea, read an actual book or magazine, something that doesn't keep you awake.
But that's boring.
Maybe, but you'll actually sleep, and then you'll actually wake up refreshed. So is it boring now, or is waking up groggy every morning boring?
Fair point.
And honestly, if you do this a few nights, you'll sleep better. And when you sleep better, your whole morning gets easier.
So it's like everything's connected.
Everything's connected. Put your phone down at 9:30, you sleep better. You sleep better, you wake up easier. You wake up easier, you can actually practice English. One thing leads to the next.
Okay, that actually makes sense. So, night before ritual, no screens, prepare everything, plan what I'm doing.
That's it. Simple.
All right, so I wake up, assuming I actually sleep. How do I actually get out of bed?
This is where people make a massive mistake. They set their alarm for like 5 a.m. when they normally wake up at 7:30.
That's insane.
Right? And then they lost about 3 days before they give up. Their body's not ready. It's a shock to the system.
So, what do I do instead?
Small adjustments. If you're waking at 7:45 now, try 7:30 next week, just 15 minutes. Once that feels normal, go another 15.
That's so much more doable.
And it actually sticks. Your body adapts gradually, but the snooze button, that's where you lose it, yeah?
Guilty, I hit snooze like 5 times.
Right. So move your alarm. Put it across the room, on your desk, somewhere you actually have to get up to turn it off.
That's actually genius. So I'm literally out of bed before I know what's happening.
Exactly. Once you're vertical, it's way easier to stay up. You're already up. You might as well get on with it.
Okay, and then once I'm up, what? Do I have a sequence or something?
Good question. Yeah, try this. First thing, move a bit. Stretch, walk around, something. Then drink a big glass of water. Then do your English practice.
Why water specifically?
Because you've been sleeping for 8 hours. You're dehydrated. You feel groggy. Drink water and you actually feel better. It's simple, but it works.
So, up, move, drink water, English practice.
That's the order. Your body wakes up faster if you move. Water helps you feel normal again, and then you're ready to practice.
Oh, right. So you mentioned a moment of calm earlier. Is this where you bring in the meditation stuff?
Not really. I'm talking about literally just pausing, taking a minute to not think about your to-do list.
That's it?
That's it. 1 minute. Just breathe or sit with your coffee and don't check your phone. Just be present for a moment.
That sounds kind of nice, actually.
It is, and it's short. I'm not saying sit there for 20 minutes, just 1 minute where you're not doing 3 things at once.
How do I actually do that, though?
Loads of ways. You could just breathe slowly. In for a count of 4, hold it, out for a count of 4. Do that like 5 times. Or just sit with your coffee and notice how it tastes. That's it.
So, like, be present with something.
Yeah, not overthinking it, not stressing, just present. And honestly, it changes how your morning feels. You're not immediately in panic mode.
That's actually something I need.
Most people do, yeah. And it doesn't have to be long. Even 1 minute makes a difference. After you've had water, before you start practicing, just pause.
Okay, and I think I can do that without it feeling like a chore, right?
Absolutely, because you're only doing it for a minute. It's quick, it's intentional, and then you move on.
All right, I'm actually into this. It feels manageable.
That's the whole thing. It's manageable. It's not some big production.
Okay, so we've already said I should move a bit when I wake up, but is this different?
It's related, but a bit different. So the initial movement was just to wake your body up. This is about deliberately getting energy into your body before the day starts.
Like exercise?
Not necessarily. Could be a 10-minute walk, could be putting on a song you love and dancing, could be stretching, yoga, anything really.
I actually really like the idea of music, starting the day with something I enjoy.
Perfect. And here's the smart part. If you're listening to an English song or a podcast while you're doing it, you're getting language at the same time.
Oh, so I could listen to a podcast while I'm stretching?
Exactly. You're getting movement and English practice happening together. 2 birds, 1 stone.
And it doesn't feel like studying at all.
That's the whole thing. You're just stretching and listening to something. The learning's happening on the side.
I think I could actually stick with that because it doesn't feel like a chore.
Right. If your morning habits feel like work, you'll quit. But if they feel like nice parts of your day, you keep doing them.
So the movement doesn't have to be intense?
Nah, Even 15 minutes of gentle stretching with a podcast is enough. You're getting your body moving, you're alert, you're listening to English. That's the whole job done.
And does it matter what kind of movement?
Not really. Do whatever you actually enjoy. If you hate running, don't run. If you like dancing, dance. The point is you're moving and you don't hate it.
All right, so this is the main bit, right? The actual English practice.
Yeah, this is where you're going to actually see the progress. And by the time you get here, you're already warmed up. You've moved, you've had water, you're alert.
So what does 5 to 10 minutes of English actually look like?
Depends what you're into, to be honest. The important thing is you actually do it. Like if you hate podcasts, don't force podcasts.
Okay, so like options?
Loans. Listen to a podcast, read something on your phone or a magazine, speak out loud to yourself, watch something short on YouTube, anything. The point is you're engaging with English.
Wait, speak to myself out loud? That sounds mad.
I know, but it's genuinely one of the best things you can do. You're using your mouth, you're listening to yourself, you're thinking in English, and nobody's around, so no embarrassment.
But like, what do I even say?
Literally anything. Describe your kitchen in English. Talk about what you're going to have for breakfast. Describe your plan for the day. Just talk, yeah?
That's actually doable. What if I run out of things to say?
Then you've found something to work on. Or you pick a different topic. The point is your mouth's moving, you're thinking in English. That's the practice.
And how do I make sure it doesn't get boring?
Change it up. Monday you listen to a podcast, Tuesday you read, Wednesday you speak, Thursday you watch something. Just different things each day.
And it's still just 5 or 10 minutes?
5 to 10, yeah. You want it to feel achievable, not like a second job. Because if it feels hard, you won't do it tomorrow.
So consistency matters more than how much I'm doing.
Way more. 5 minutes every single day is better than an hour once a week. Every day you're practicing, it's becoming a habit. You're building momentum.
Momentum? Like, once I start doing it, it gets easier to keep doing it?
Day 3, you're like, might as well. Day 10, it's just automatic.
Okay, so I'm doing all this. I've got the night before rituals sorted. I'm waking up early. I'm doing my English practice. Now what?
Now you track it. And before you groan, I don't mean a spreadsheet or anything complicated.
I was about to groan, yeah.
Just mark it off. Tick on your calendar, check mark on your phone, whatever. Something visual so you can see you're doing it.
Why though?
Because you want evidence. When you see like 10 days marked off in a row, that's actually motivating. You don't want to break the chain.
Oh, I've heard of that. The don't break the chain thing.
Exactly. It's weird how effective it is. You see all these marks and you're like, I'm not breaking this streak.
That's kind of genius, actually.
And here's the other bit. Celebrate it. Not throw a party or anything, but when you've done 5 days, be like, okay, I'm actually doing this. When it's a week, give yourself something small. Extra coffee, a nice breakfast, guilt-free scrolling time.
What kind of reward?
Anything. Doesn't have to cost money, just something that feels nice. Your brain's like, oh, doing this thing gets me something good.
So I'm basically motivating myself.
Yeah, and after like 2 or 3 weeks, you don't even need to think about it. It's just what you do. It's automatic.
So the tracking and celebrating is just to get through the first month.
Exactly. Once it's a habit, it doesn't need motivation anymore. It just happens.
All right, so I'm going to try this whole thing. What are like the main ways it can go wrong?
Biggest one, trying to do too much at once.
Like, what do you mean?
People will be like, right, I'm waking up at 5 a.m., I'm doing an hour of stretching, I'm reading, I'm listening to podcasts, I'm journaling, and they quit after 3 days.
That's too much.
Way too much. Start with maybe 30 minutes total. Do that for 2 weeks. Once it's solid, add more.
Okay, what else?
Missing 1 day and thinking you failed. So you just give up.
That's mental.
But everyone does it. So if you miss 1 day, that's it. Just 1 day. Do it again tomorrow. It's not ruined.
So it's like not being harsh on yourself.
Exactly. You're building a habit, not training for war. 1 day off isn't failure.
And I just keep going?
Keep going. That's literally it. The people who succeed, they don't quit because of 1 missed day. They just do it again.
That's actually really helpful to hear.
And one more. Comparing yourself to someone else. Like you'll see someone who's been doing this for 3 years and they're fluent, and you'll think, why can't I?
Yeah, that happens.
But they've been doing it for 3 years. You're on day 5. Obviously, they're ahead. Give yourself time. Give yourself the same kindness you'd give a friend.
Okay, so I'm actually going to try this. I'm genuinely going to commit to like a week.
Brilliant. So here's what I want you to do first. Figure out where it's actually falling apart for you. Is it the night before, the waking up, the actually doing the English?
I think for me, it's definitely the late night phone thing. If I don't sleep well, nothing works.
Perfect. So start there. Just focus on putting your phone down at 9:30. Don't change anything else yet.
Just that one thing?
Just that one thing. Once that feels normal, you add something else. Maybe it's setting your alarm across the room, but give yourself a week with the first thing.
I can actually do that.
Exactly. And then after a week, you add the next thing. Build it up slowly, because that's the only way it actually sticks.
So not trying to be perfect from day one.
Not at all. Start small, build gradually. That's how you actually keep doing it.
All right, I'm genuinely gonna start, and I'll try to actually notice how I feel too, like if my energy's different or my mood.
That's the best part, because once you feel the difference, you won't want to stop. You'll wake up one morning and realize you've got more energy, you're less stressed, and you're learning English without forcing it.
That sounds really nice, actually.
It is, and it all starts with tomorrow morning. So here's the thing about morning habits in English. It's about showing up for yourself, yeah?
Yeah?
It's about saying, my time matters, my learning matters, I'm worth the effort. And that belief changes everything.
And the mornings are just when it's easiest to do that?
They're when it's easiest, yeah, because you're not exhausted, you haven't dealt with work stress yet. Your time's actually yours.
Okay, I genuinely feel more motivated now, and like less scared of messing up.
That's the goal. You're listening to this, you've probably tried routines before and they didn't work. That's okay. Maybe this approach will be different. Maybe you'll try it and realize halfway through you need to adjust something. That's fine too.
The point is trying.
The point is trying and being kind to yourself while you try. You're learning English, you're building habits, you're changing your routine. That's actually a big deal.
That's a good reminder. Thanks for not making me feel like I'm failing.
You're not failing. You're someone who's going to try something different tomorrow morning.
I can actually work with that.
That's the spirit. So try it this week, even just the first habit, and tell us how it goes.